Good afternoon, NCCP and friends.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Pastor John.
Hello, Pastor Melissa. Glad to be here with you today, the day before the big snowstorm of 2011, our October storm.
I don't know. I still don't believe it. It's snow in October.
We'll believe it when we see it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll be having trunk or treat, maybe with some snow in the background for ambiance at Grace. That's a plug for trunk or treat. Our parish-wide community, everyone's invited. It's going to be a blast.
Tell everybody, just every kid that you know, bring them out.
Lots of work has gone into this trunk or treat from all three churches. We've had volunteers and have coordinated this. And so 4:30 Sunday at Grace. Bring your costume, bring your candy.
And there's still room for more cars. If you want to decorate your car and hand out candy, there's still more room for that too.
Right. We've had such a great response to the Larry Crown Goes to Church, and it is coming to an end this Sunday. But we have really enjoyed especially the conversation that we've had during the message portion of the service, and also before and after, and even as people have gathered at our house, for the parsonage parties. It's just been a really great feedback in terms of Larry Crown.
And this week we're going to have probably the trickiest component of Larry Crown. We thought last week with giving was hard. But the next piece that we're going to explore together is faith formation.
Why is that so hard?
Well, we'll get into that on Sunday in our sermon, so you'll have to, everybody will have to come be part of that. But when we do talk about faith formation, it is this ongoing process where we are never finished. We never reach the top of who we are as God's people. And
that can be frustrating.
It can be frustrating, right. It's not like I can shave a time off a marathon run or see on the scale how I'm tracking my progress or see if my muscles are bigger. I mean, faith formation is, to our dying breath, it's what we're going to all have to be working on.
Now, you said that we had to wait till Sunday, but can you just give us a little clue? I'm curious of why it's so difficult. Other than that part, can you give us a little help here, or how we can navigate those difficult waters?
Well, one way we can navigate them is because we realize we're not doing this journey alone. We're formed in our faith, not just in our personal relationship with Jesus Christ, but with one another and being part of a group. Just like we saw with the gatherings at our home, people are meant to be together, meant to be in fellowship, and when we can come together, that's how we find ways to, as Hebrews says, to provoke one another in love. Our earliest roots as United Methodists, the Wesleyan movement, was all about accountability, how we gather in small groups and say to one another, how is it with your soul? To build the kind of relationships where we can honestly explore that question with each other and not just give an honest answer, but confess where we've fallen short and have been sinful. And that's tricky. And
for John and Charles Wesley and their class meetings that they started on campus, that wasn't like groundbreaking, earth-shattering new news. That was the biblical model. God's always set us up with partners. The whole biblical story, He's put people together to strengthen, one another, and also in small groups. And that's the way the Holy Spirit called the church into action and then divided it up into small groups in order that we could, continue along our way. And so that was the great thing about the Methodist movement, is that they were just returning to the biblical model. And then we probably need more of that today. Mm-hmm. And each of our churches, as a matter of fact, have great small groups, and there's room for more to join those groups. There's also room for more groups, and it works really well. And we'll talk about this more on Sunday, but just looking for more open doors to the small accountability type groups.
Right. And you have a great group that's going to begin in November on the first and third Thursdays. It's after hours. It's a little too late at night for me, 9 o'clock, because I'm usually winding down, but you're more of a night owl than I am. So this is kind of a group for those of you who like to come out in the evenings.
Yes, and this is in a response to some of the conversations that we've had at the parsonage, and this is for 9 o'clock at night. It's late, but there's a group of people out there in the community, in our churches, that that time could work. And so we're going to give it a try, see what happens at St. John's. It's a well-lit church downtown Hampstead, so we can get in and out at 9 o'clock. That would be great. I hope to see you there.
And I hope to see all of you at worship and other events we have going on around the parish. It's an exciting time as we enter into this season together.
And we will see you Sunday. I doubt we have enough snow to interfere with Sunday worship, so
I'm
no
sure
excuses.
anything we get will melt
That's
shortly
right,
after.
or it won't stick to the roads anyway. It's not cold enough. But so we'll see you Sunday. No excuses. God bless.
God bless. Bye.